Hey everyone, Gio here from Apocalypse Movies, and in case you didn't know, actor Dave Bautista has got a big mouth, okay? Because he recently did an interview, and it's going around the internet right now that he gave an update on his desire to play Bane, the Batman villain, in a solo project, something that he's been really pushing to do. And also, he let it slip that James Gunn's DC plans could possibly be a full-on reboot with an entirely new, younger cast. Okay, so let's go through each thing one by one. Let's start with Dave Bautista playing Bane. So right around the time when Army of the Dead was coming out, directed by Zack Snyder, Dave Bautista was doing an interview and he spoke about his meetings with Warner Brothers, and the meetings had nothing to do with anything DC related or Batman's Rogues Gallery. But Dave Bautista made it his mission to tell the Warner Brothers executives at the time, this is probably 2019, 2020, that he wants to play Bane and he wants to do a solo project where he can really dive into the character. Something like 2019's Joker, directed by Todd Phillips, starring Joaquin Phoenix. And at the time, I was thinking to myself, like, why the hell not, Warner Brothers? I mean, seriously, go for this DC Black Label that you're doing. Embrace the multiverse. You have an up and coming actor who's quickly making a name for himself with the type of directors he's working with, and Dave Bautista. Give him his shot. Find a director. Give him $20 million and see what they can make. He has the physique. He can play Bane and he can do the character justice. But Warner Brothers at the time said no. They didn't want to do that. In fact, here is the quote here. Batista talking about the James Gunn DC plan. He says, I've had conversations with James about that, but I think the direction he's leaning in, completely rebooting that whole universe, he's starting from scratch and starting younger and fresher. And I think you need to do that. I think for the DC universe to be revived, you need to start from scratch. And I think you need to start with younger actors. You need to start to plan for the next 15 years. And I just don't think you can do that with me. And I understand that. Batista added, I have to say that I appreciate that because I don't want to play a character that I can't bring justice to. I just don't think at this point in my career that I can bring justice to Bane anymore. I just don't know if I could handle the physical part, and I don't think I would have longevity to plan ahead for films, so I just don't know if I'd be that guy. And that makes sense. You know, Dave Batista has been very vocal about stepping away from the stereotypical, action flicks that a person of his physical stature, would be fit for, and going for more dramatic roles, whether it's working with directors like Denis Villeneuve with Blade Runner 2049 or with M. Night Shyamalan in upcoming A Knock at the Cabin. Okay, he wants to prove himself as an actor, and maybe that time for him as Bane has passed. Especially with this whole DC universe that's going to be announced here very shortly. It's January 30th, Monday, as of this recording, and so a lot of us are expecting some news tomorrow. And so, in regards to that, that remains to be seen. Okay, Dave Bautista may have very well just revealed James Gunn's hand and that this is a full-on reboot. I'm not going to speculate too much into that. That's what the guys are going to do on Tuesday's Apocalypse Now, 7 p.m. Pacific time, and we'll see what plans get revealed. But I think it's unfortunate. It's a missed opportunity that Dave Bautista didn't get at least a shot to play Bane. I mean, we've certainly seen worse, portrayals, and so I didn't see any harm, especially with Warner Brothers having the success of Joker 2019, to roll the dice and do something with a project like Bane, or do a courtroom drama with Harvey Dent. Like there are these opportunities, and maybe there are plans in the future, but I don't think it'll feature Dave Batista. But it's all good. Dave Batista, big fan of yours, and you're making all the right moves. Okay, you're certainly making a name for yourself and becoming a a name in mainstream media and amongst general audiences. So you guys let us know your thoughts on all this. Gio here from Apocalypse Movies. Thank you so much for your time. Hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate you guys' support so much. Until the next video, take care.